Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is me Muskan Naeem Art Wali and I am a student at Rehan School Online Academy. So, uh, and I welcome to all of you in the Artwali Talk Show. And today my guest is Annie, and today we will talk to Annie, and we will discuss about how to stop overthinking. So, let's start it, and we'll know about the we'll know about the disadvantages of overthinking, and we'll dive deeper and deeper in this topic. So let's talk to Annie. So I have called to Annie. Hey Annie, how are you? How was your day?
Hey there, I'm doing well, thanks for asking. My day was pretty good. I had a lovely yoga session this morning and then spent some time working on my art. How about you? How's your day going?
Hey Annie, how are you? How was your day?
Hey, I'm great, thanks. My day was pretty chill. Did some yoga and caught up on a few episodes of my favorite dance music show. How about you? What have you been up to today? Yep, I can hear you. What's on your mind?
So I think I got shared.
Sure, what do you want to
Let me share my screen.
talk? What about you? What's been on your mind lately? All right. I was just saying how fascinating it is to learn from different perspectives online. It really opens up our understanding of the world, right? Have you found any interesting communities or topics lately?
Yeah, I have found it, and today we will discuss about how to stop overthinking. So let me ask my first question. What is overthinking, and why does it happen?
That sounds like a great topic. Overthinking is when you dwell on thoughts excessively, often leading to anxiety or stress. It can happen for a bunch of reasons, like wanting to make the right decision, fear of failure, or even just being overly critical of ourselves. What do you think triggers overthinking for you or others you know?
Sorry, can you repeat your question?
Sure. I was asking what you think triggers overthinking for you or for others you know. What do you think?
Oh, I think I'm not able to hear you. So now my next question is: what are the signs that someone is overthinking?
Great question. Some signs of overthinking include feeling anxious or restless, having trouble sleeping, replaying situations in your mind, or being indecisive. People might also find it hard to focus on the present moment. Do you notice any of these signs in yourself or in others?
Maybe. And now my next question is, what are the signs that someone is overthinking?
Oops, looks like we're on the same page. The signs of overthinking.
How can overthinking affect your mental health?
Overthinking can really take a toll on mental health. It often leads to increased anxiety, stress, and even depression. When we ruminate on negative thoughts, it can create a cycle that's hard to break. It might also affect our self esteem and make it harder to enjoy the present moment. Have you noticed any impact on your mental health from overthinking?
No, maybe I did not notice, but I think that it should affect our mental health. And now my next question is, what are the most common triggers for overthinking?
Absolutely, it can sneak up on you. Some common triggers for overthinking include stress from work or school, relationship issues, fear of failure, and major life changes. Sometimes even social media can spark overthinking, especially when comparing ourselves to others. What do you think triggers it for you or the people around you?
I did not think about this, but now my next question is overthinking a learned behavior or a natural tendency?
That's an interesting question. Overthinking can be both a learned behavior and a natural tendency. Some people might develop it from past experiences or environments that foster anxiety. Others might have a natural inclination to analyze situations deeply. It really varies from person to person. What do you think? Do you feel it's more learned or natural for you?
Can past experiences cause someone to overthink?
Definitely. Past experiences can heavily influence overthinking. If someone has faced trauma, failure, or criticism, they might be more prone to overanalyze situations to avoid making the same mistakes. It's like a protective mechanism, but it can end up causing more stress. Have you seen this in anyone you know?
Okay, now my next question is, how does fear of failure contribute to overthinking?
Great question. Fear of failure can really fuel overthinking. When someone is afraid to fail, they might obsess over every detail and potential outcome, trying to avoid mistakes at all costs. This can paralysis by analysis, where they struggle to make decisions because they are worried about what could go wrong. Do you think fear of failure plays in your life or in the lives of people around you?
Okay, so does perfectionism lead to overthinking? Annie, I have asked that.
Absolutely. Perfectionism is a big contributor to overthinking. When someone has high standards for themselves, they often feel pressure to get everything just right, which oops, sorry for the repeat. Let's keep the conversation rolling. What's your next question?
No, no, you can continue.
Right. So, perfectionism can really create a lot of mental pressure. It's interesting how it can push people to achieve great things, but also lead to anxiety and burnout. Finding a balance is key. What strategies do you think might help someone break that cycle of overthinking and perfectionism?
And I don't really have many information about this, so that I have thought to explore more about this from you. So I have asked this from you. So I did not have the answer. So now my next question is: can external pressure from others increase overthinking?
Absolutely. External pressure from friends, family, or work can definitely increase overthinking. When people feel they need to meet others' expectations, it can lead to second guessing their choices and worrying about how they are perceived. This can create a lot of mental clutter. Have you ever felt that kind of pressure from others?
No, my parents did not leave or leave or uh, go or take or give me pressure. And um, they said that you can make your decisions freely, but you will not will take any decision without your permission. So now my next question is overthinking linked to low self-esteem?
That sounds tough. It's hard when there's a mix of freedom and pressure. And yes, overthinking is often linked to low self esteem. When someone doesn't feel confident in their abilities or decisions, they might overanalyze choices to seek reassurance. It can create a cycle where low self esteem leads to overthinking, which then further impacts self esteem. How do you feel about your own self esteem in relation to decision making?
um can you repeat your question?
Of course. I was asking how you feel about your own self esteem when it comes to making decisions. Do you think it affects how you approach choices?
No, I did not overthink. I just think I just think normally like a person, and I do not think over. But I will share my any thought, every thought with my parents, and then my parents will told me about that this is wrong and this is right. So now my next question is: can overthinking affect relationships?
That makes sense. Sharing thoughts with your parents can be helpful, but it can also create pressure. And yes, overthinking can definitely affect relationships. It can lead to misunderstandings, miscommunications, and even unnecessary conflicts. If someone is constantly analyzing interactions, they might read too much into things or worry about how the other person feels. Have you seen overthinking impact any relationships around you?
Um, yeah, I think, but I did not. My decisions did not affect on an other one, because I did not make any big decision in so much earlier. So now my next question is: what are the physical symptoms of overthinking?
That's a good point. Sometimes, smaller decisions don't have a huge impact on others. As for physical symptoms of overthinking, they can include headaches, muscle tension, fatigue, difficulty sleeping, and even stomach issues. It's interesting how our minds and bodies are connected, right? Have you ever experienced any physical symptoms when you've been deep in thought?
So now my next question to you is: how does overthinking influence productivity?
Overthinking can really hinder productivity. When someone spends too much time analyzing every detail, it can lead to procrastination or difficulty starting tasks. It can also create mental fatigue, making it harder to focus and get things done. It's like being stuck in a loop. How do you manage your productivity? Do you have any tips or tricks?
No, still I did not have. Now my next question is: can overthinking lead to burnout?
Absolutely. Overthinking can definitely lead to burnout. When someone is constantly in a state of worry or anxiety, it can drain their mental and emotional energy. This exhaustion can make it hard to stay motivated or enjoy activities they once loved. It's a tough cycle. Have you noticed any signs of burnout in yourself or people around you?
So now my next question is: what are some practical ways to distract yourself from overthinking?
Great question. Here are some practical ways to distract yourself from overthinking. 1. Go to bed and wake up at the same time daily. 2. Aim for afternoon workouts to boost your mood. 3. Engage in meditation or deep breathing exercises. 4. Reduce exposure to stressful media. 5. Focus on positive aspects of your life. 6. Find hobbies or activities that capture your interest. 7. Talk to friends or family about your thoughts. These strategies can help shift your focus and reduce the cycle of overthinking. Do any of these resonate with you?
Maybe. Now, my next question is, how can mindfulness or meditation help reduce overthinking?
Mindfulness and meditation can be really effective in reducing overthinking. They help you become more aware of your thoughts without judgment, allowing you to observe them rather than get caught up in them. This practice can create a sense of calm and clarity, making it easier to let go of repetitive thoughts. Plus, meditation can improve focus and emotional regulation, which can further help in managing overthinking. Have you tried any mindfulness or meditation techniques yourself?
Yeah, I have meditate, but my purpose was not to distract myself by overthinking. My purpose of doing meditation is to feel refreshed and start my day with meditation to do my work focusfully. And now, my next question is, does journaling help with managing overthinking?
Yes, journaling can be a fantastic tool for managing overthinking. Writing down your thoughts can help you process and organize them, making it easier to see patterns or concerns. It can also serve as a way to release pent up feelings, reducing mental clutter. Plus, it allows you to reflect on your thoughts and gain perspective. Have you ever tried journaling, or is this something you might consider?
Um, yeah, I have tried and I love journaling. And now, my next question is, how can setting boundaries help reduce overthinking?
That's awesome that you love journaling. Setting boundaries can really help reduce overthinking by creating a sense of safety and control. When you establish limits on what you're willing to take on, whether it's with work, relationships, or your time, you can prevent overwhelm. This clarity allows you to focus on what really matters and reduces the mental clutter that comes from trying to please everyone or take on too much. Have you set any boundaries that have worked well for you?
Yeah, I have set it boundaries, but that are not too much strict. And I have set it not any specific boundary. Now, my next question is, what role does gratitude play in overcoming overthinking?
Gratitude plays a significant role in overcoming overthinking. Focusing on what you're grateful for can shift your mindset from negative thoughts to positive ones. It helps you appreciate the present moment rather than getting caught up in worries about the past or future. Practicing gratitude can also boost your mood and overall well being, making it easier to let go of overthinking. Have you ever tried incorporating gratitude into your daily routine?
Um, how can reframing thoughts help in stopping overthinking?
Reframing thoughts can be a powerful tool in stopping overthinking. It involves critically evaluating negative thoughts and transforming them into more positive and constructive perspectives. By focusing on past successes, you can ground your mindset and reduce overwhelming feelings. Techniques like cognitive reframing can disrupt negative thought cycles, helping you shift from anxiety to a more serene state. This deeper analysis allows you to let go of old patterns and find peace. Have you tried reframing any of your thoughts recently?
No, but that's really interesting. And what are the benefits of focusing on the present moment?
Focusing on the present moment has so many benefits. It helps reduce anxiety and overthinking by anchoring you in the here and now. When you're mindful of the present, you can appreciate life's little joys and experiences more fully. It also enhances your ability to concentrate, improves emotional regulation, and promotes a sense of calm. Plus, being present can strengthen your connections with others since you're more engaged in conversations and activities. What are some ways you like to stay present in your daily life?
Okay, so now my next question is, how does accepting uncertainty reduce overthinking?
Accepting uncertainty can significantly reduce overthinking because it helps you let go of the need to control every outcome. When you acknowledge that not everything is predictable, it frees you from the burden of trying to figure everything out. This acceptance can lead to greater peace of mind and allow you to focus on what you can control instead. Embracing uncertainty also encourages flexibility and adaptability, which can help you navigate challenges more effectively. Have you found it challenging to accept uncertainty in certain situations?
Yes, challenges are everywhere. And now my next question is, can identifying thought patterns help in managing overthinking?
Absolutely. Identifying thought patterns is a key step in managing overthinking. By recognizing recurring thoughts, you can understand what triggers them and how they affect your emotions. This awareness allows you to challenge negative or unhelpful thoughts and replace them with more balanced perspectives. It's like shining a light on the shadows of your mind, making it easier to navigate through them. Have you noticed any specific thought patterns that tend to pop up for you?
Okay, Annie. So now my next question is, how can one differentiate between productive thinking and overthinking?
Great question. Productive thinking is focused, goal oriented, and leads to actionable steps or solutions. It often involves problem solving or planning for the future. On the other hand, overthinking tends to be repetitive, dwelling on the same thoughts without resolution, and can lead to feelings of anxiety or paralysis. To differentiate between the two, ask yourself, is this thought helping me move forward or am I just going in circles? If it's the latter, it might be overthinking. Setting a time limit for your thoughts can also help. If you can't come to a conclusion after a certain point, it's time to step back. Do you find it easy to identify when you're being productive versus overthinking?
So now my last question to you is, um, how can overthinking be turned into a strength for problem solving?
Overthinking can actually be turned into a strength for problem solving by channeling that analytical energy into constructive outcomes. Here's how. Own. Use your tendency to overthink to break down problems into smaller, manageable parts. This can lead to more thorough understanding and solutions. 2. Allow yourself to explore various possibilities and scenarios. This can spark creativity and innovative ideas. 3. After identifying potential solutions, take time to reflect on the pros and cons of each option. This can lead to informed decision making. 4. Visualize your thoughts and ideas through diagrams. This can help organize your thinking and reveal connections you might not have seen before. By reframing overthinking as a tool for deeper analysis and creativity, you can turn it into a powerful asset for problem solving. Have you ever used your thinking skills to solve a tough problem?
Okay, so Annie, we will chat again on another time, and I have learned different things from you about this topic, and we will dive deeper and deeper on in another topic on our next time. So till then, take care and Allah Hafiz. See you soon later. Goodbye.
I'm so glad you found our chat helpful. I had a great time discussing all these topics with you. Looking forward to diving into more conversations next time. Take care and Allah Hafiz. See you soon. Goodbye.
Okay. So everyone, I hope you have enjoyed this interview too. So we will be back with another video. So Allah Hafiz and goodbye everyone.